retard, retard, retard.
Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, apologies. I need to install an update for XP11. I literally just started the sim. I had no jetways, and then I started looking into Orbix, and it said, "Oh, update for Vienna." So I'm not sure if there's also an update out for Microsoft. So you may need to check that. Lilo, hello to you. Cloak on, good evening. Nice to see you. Dr. Fred, hello. Tremonia, hello to you as well. Mark, hello.
Welcome
Megas, hello.
aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks,
Now the update is
snacks
almost
and premium
finished.
flight entertainment will be served.
Shouldn't take that much
Thank
longer.
you.
And big thank you to the first resub coming in. Dr. Fred coming in now with 12 months. Thank you so much.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box YouTube channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
And Nikodev, how are you, Nikodev? Well, nice to see you. Also, big thank you to you coming in with 10 months on YouTube. I've heard, apparently, there is a storm front, or at least a cold weather front coming in before Christmas here. Yeah, exactly right. I mean, yeah, but I was surprised. For those that are not sure what's going on, I talked about cold temperature correction on the last stream. We were in the PMDG in Microsoft, and we flew to Juneau in Alaska, and there, of course, it was minus 8 degrees, I think. And so we talked about cold temperature correction and why that had to be done. But of course, it was very theoretical.
Hello, Black Box.
And I couldn't demonstrate it because Microsoft Flight Sim doesn't demonstrate that cold temperature effect yet. Hey, Lee, how are you doing? And so I just out of curiosity, or I read somewhere that maybe XP12 simulates that. And I thought, well, that would be the first simulator. There, Vienna's updated. That would be the first simulator ever that I've seen that would actually simulate that.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black
And
Box
so I
Twitch
tried
channel
it,
subscriber
and
experience.
well, guess what?
Could new
Actually,
subscribers
it
please
does.
make your way to the first class
And I posted a
cabin,
little video
where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be
on my
served.
Discord about it.
Thank you.
And then Nikodev came in and asked me, well, you know, what's the reason?
Hope you are well. BB711 beloved.
I thought, well, it's a good question because I know it had to do with the altimeter calibration. So, you know, when you build a altimeter, so that reads the pressure, you've got to calibrate it to something. And of course, it's calibrated to standard atmospheric conditions. But the atmosphere obviously doesn't work that way. So when temperature deviates from the norm, i.e. 15 degrees Celsius at the airport, things start to change with regards to the indications on the altimeter. And so that was interesting, yeah. So the gradients are different between the atmosphere at lower altitudes and compared to higher altitudes. And so the gradients don't match with the standard atmosphere. And that's why you have an altimeter deviation. And that's why you need to correct that manually. Luke, thank you so much as well to you coming in with 31 months. Thank you so much. Right, I'm currently still having some issues with my headset. Let me just see what's happening here. So let's see. Right, let me just fetch my other headset for a second. Hold on. Until I get that fixed. Tremonia, you parked. Right, I'm going to be online in a second. Just give me a few more moments. I have to get my other headset, apparently. I'm not sure what's happening there. Hold on. So let's see. Sound. Enabled. Then I have to go here. Right. Now you should hear something in the background. So. Just one more thing to do here. Let's try that. There we go. Alrighty. We are ready. Let's see. Questions. How am I? Okay, guys. So, how am I? I actually had a little bit of a interesting moment today. So I went to see my dermatologist, which I go and visit once a year.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served.
Oh yeah, Nick,
Thank
exactly.
you.
Mark, thank you so much. 62 months.
62 months of fun, frolics, facts, flying and dodgy flight models.
Thank you so much. Mark. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much for the kind words. Yeah, I know. I do go on about certain things sometimes. I apologize. But obviously, yeah, I mean, it is a topic which is emotional, obviously. It's about flight
Welcome
simming.
aboard the Captain Black Box Duo Channel experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
Thank you so much to Alex. Sorry, no, Alpha Max Gaming. There we go. Alpha Max Gaming, thank you so much for joining the community here on Twitch. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you so much. Right, I just need to export the flight plan here, and then we should be good to go. We are going from Lima Oscar Whiskey to... Oh, look at that. We got a jetway. Yes. Right. Now, hopefully I have not missed anyone. So we got Dr. Fred coming in 12 months, Luke coming in with 31 months. And he asked how I am, Luke. Thank you for the question. And I was at the doctor's today. And so I had my yearly checkup, and he found a piece of skin where he was like, we better take that out because it could potentially be cancerous. Unlikely, but he said it could be. And then so I said, yeah, okay, well, just cut it out. And so in the end, he took off half of my leg. No, I'm just joking. But that's what I'm left with. 4 stitches, for crying out loud. 4 stitches. And it hurts. It hurts like hell. Right, I mean... Right, that's... ouch, yeah, I'm telling you, it's... Yeah, well, there we go. So, he said it's going to leave a mark. I said, you're joking. Of course, I mean, if it cuts out, I don't know how big a piece of that was. I didn't see that, but Yeah, Clo gone, right? I mean, it's like, you know, just going to be a small flesh wound. Don't worry. Half the leg is gone. Thankfully, yeah, it's not that bad. It's just it does sting a bit, so it does water your eyes a bit. Alrighty, let's go on with some serious stuff now. All right. Let's see, Sanders, could you make the chat box so we on YouTube can see what's being said on Twitch and the other way around for Twitch users? That's difficult. I mean, literally, you would have to do that yourself. Kind of call up the Twitch chat. You can do that. You don't have to watch the stream on Twitch, but you can just simply call up the Twitch chat. Yeah, 777, nice. Yeah, so we're going to go on VATSIM right now. The flight plan has been filed. So let's have a look. Do I need to install an update, guys? So I can't connect if I don't have the update or what? Hold on. No. 7 servers found. Plugins. Oh, there we are. Settings. Yeah, got that as well. Yeah, but it's not giving me the option to connect. And I know that I have to close X-Plane to update. All right, well, tell what, it's done quickly. We haven't done anything yet, so let me just quickly update that. Hey, Spot Ollie, how you doing? What else do we have? And Aaron, hey, how you doing? Oh yeah, so yeah, don't worry, my leg will be fine. I'm pretty confident that it's not going to be cancerous. But I can definitely advise each and every one of you. Let's say if you're older than, let's say 35, definitely go and see a dermatologist once a year, just to make sure that yeah, you don't have anything that could potentially develop into a cancer, skin cancer. So that's definitely something that is advisable to do. That can go. Explain. 11. Okay. Next. Oh, flight leg. Lol. Sorry. Okay, now I see the full message. I was like leg. I say, okay, he's referring to my leg. Oh dear. That was a good one. Updating app and expect. Okay, Flight Boozle. Yeah, okay, cool. Right. I'm trying to install. Let me see how that goes. It's currently not installing. Preparing to install. Right. So let's try that again. Yeah. So regarding the flight models, guys. Now, I know I do go on about sometimes about Microsoft Flight Sim in its flight model, etc., and what's missing, inertia, some of the aerodynamics are just not right. I know. I am still enjoying Microsoft Flight Sim. I am. It's just that when I see and comments or videos sometimes hyping Microsoft Flight Sim, and I've even seen videos from apparently real-world pilots coming out and saying, "Oh, it's like the real world," and I'm like, "No, it's not." Just try to keep objective, and you want to make sure that the developers understand that you are, someone who really wants to have a flight model that's as close to reality as possible. I know it has limits, but still, we want to have something that that resembles the real world as much as possible, and it's possible because we're seeing that in XP11, for example. So there, it's already possible to have a fantastic simulation of the aerodynamics, and I understand it's a lot of work, it's a lot of programming, but it can be done. So that's really where my frustration comes from, is that Microsoft Flight Sim could be so fantastic because the visuals are there, right? And we've got so many dedicated and enthusiastic developers. Even
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Duo Channel experience.
Doing free
Could new
updates.
subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
Aaron, thank you so much.
After a messy sub across couple of accounts, I'll finally stick to Twitch again. Thank you as always for your insights, BB711 clap.
Thank you so much. Aaron, coming in 3 months here on Twitch. That's really kind of you. Thank you so much for your support. Right, what's happening here with the setup? Why isn't that installing? What is happening? Right, I think I need to do something else. Let me just get that directly from the website. I don't know, so it's beta 39. Right, we're not really in such a big hurry because the controllers are about to come online in about, what, 10 minutes here in Vienna, and in Milano it's going to be even longer. So X-Pilot project, there we go, download. Beta 39, here we go. And then we want to make sure that X-Play and everything's closed in that regard, correct? Let me try to close that as well. Right, so, and there we go, run. Yes, please. You need the motherboard? So please browse to the folder. If I can install less, empty. Let's do that. And then want to XP11. There it is. Okay. Hey Andreas, how you doing? What is happening today? Why is that not installing? Anybody else got issues with installing? Guys. You may need to check for XP version. It might be older one. What you mean, Andre? Right, let me try one more thing here. Let me take that out completely. Yeah, Andre, well, it gives you the option to select which version you want to install. So you can choose either X-Plane 12 or X-Plane 11. So if you want to have X-Plane 11, you just leave that first field empty. And then... and then you should be able to install that, but let me try something else. So let's go there, X-Plane 11. Let's take resources, plugins, X-Pilot. Let's put that into backups. And let's try again, downloads. Hey Megas. So it says, here it says, please browse to the folder where X-Plane 12 is installed so that the X plugin can be installed. Leave the folder path empty and click next if you do not use X-Plane 12. So I want to take that out, and then I'm going to put the folder X-Plane 11. X-Plane 11, okay. Next. Yeah, look, it says preparing to install, and then nothing happens. Megas, any ideas? What's happening? Yeah, Windows. I've disabled virus protection, so just make sure that it's not... What might be right-click the start icon, absent features. Hold on. Absent features, and then what? Top. Choose where. But hang on, but that's X-Plane. Anywhere, blah, blah, blah. Oh, anywhere, but let me know if there's a comparable app. Anywhere, but warn me. Default to. Okay, so source installed from default to. Well, it says anywhere for me. Yeah. Right. I'm going to try something else. Let me see if I can do that back again. And then just going to close that again. Into task, X-Pilot. No. Yeah, just the X-Plane 11 path, yeah. Yeah, I've done it in administrator rights as well, yeah. And I did choose... resources, plugins. Hang on, did you try? Yeah, okay, I can try again. Look, so we're gonna go downloads, run administrator, yes. All right, so I'm gonna close that. Right. So so that will be the path to X-plane 12. We have a zip file. Ah, okay. Yeah, okay, I did that, yeah. So I did that. Now I've got X-plane 11 location, and I would click that, and I go to X-plane 11. Yeah, I did that. And then... Okay, and there is a download file just for the zip. So download. Wow. So where's the can it permit? Yeah, I tried admin 777. So Flight Woozle, try again the link, please. See if that works this time. It should be permitted now. Thank you much. Yeah, thank you. Kind of strange that doesn't allow me to install that. Like, I can't restart the PC, Megas, because I'm streaming from it, so I would have to close everything. So let's open that. Windows plugin. Ah, there we go. So somebody just gave me the plugin. Fantastic. That's really cool. So I don't need to install that then. Just put the plugin to the plugin folder, and then hopefully we should be good to go. Plugins, X-Pilot. Put that in there. And then Pilot X, so that's the exit file as well, so that's fine. I'm going to put that onto the desktop then. Thank you so much. There it is. Alrighty, let's try that. And then hopefully we should be good to go. Right. Let's start up. Thank you so much, Flight Woozle. Thank you for the help. Installer's running fine on your side. It's weird, isn't it, sometimes? But that's Windows being Windows, I guess. Right, let's resume last flight. Luckily, X-plane starts up really quickly, so... Yeah, hey, Brad. Yeah, I did. I checked. It was just one installer running. And so I made sure that everything else is not interfering. Ah, okay. So at least now I have to configure the path again for the All right, let me just put that in. a second. Resources less. Copy. And paste. No, so exactly. So X-Plane 12, unfortunately, is still very laggy. And I've just seen that somebody posted that apparently there was a update. But I've tried it. I think I tried it yesterday, but again, it's just really laggy for me. So I'm just copying over the CSL files. Is there anything else I need to do, guys? Because it says, waiting for X-Plane connection. Make sure X-Plane is running and the flight is loaded, which it is. So, almost finished. There we go. So now X-Pilot, resources, CSL. Okay. So, so that's what I'm getting. Let me just restart that. All right, and then let's see. So how come I can't connect? Why is that? No, there's just one X-Pilot running. Oh. Man, I do want to go on on VATSIM. And I would have loved to fly this. What's happening? Why is it not? Let me go Germany then, as a server. Oh, okay. Yeah, it says you need to restart X-Plane for the path. Does X-Plane not, or the X-Pilot not run when you don't have CSLs? Is that maybe the reason? Robin, yeah, I have. I'm starting it as with admin rights. Yeah. Right, I'm going to give it one more try. If it doesn't work, guys, we're going to switch to Microsoft Flight Sim. So I'm just going to do one more thing here. That's that. I'm going to take a different position then. Let's take that. Or let's take that here. Confirm. Start the flight. Ah, okay, Toto. Maybe that was the reason then. Yeah, let me try again. So I'll give them one more shot. And if it doesn't connect, then we'll go into Microsoft Flight Sim. Toto, I hope you're doing fine. And Megas, oh yeah, I was going to ask you, Megas, if you're interested in doing a shared flight on stream tomorrow evening. I know, kind of a... Ah, look at that. Hey. So let me just get the right microphone going. No speakers were detected. Hold on. Listening device there. Testing 1, 2, 3. Right, that should be good. Testing. So testing 1, 2, 3. Sounds good. All right, let's connect. We are called one engine out. 711. We are an A321. Connect. Right, I want to get rid of that window though. Don't want to see that. X-Pilot. Settings. Show notification panel. Hide call sign. Cool. Where am I now though? Yeah, we are online. That's good. But I don't want to be here. I want to be somewhere else. Flight config. I want to be somewhere else. Foxtrot 17. 21, 9, 13. I don't have 17 though. Right, let me go this side then. Right, let's do this. Fantastic. And let's start that. Connect. Flight plan load. Right, let's try the tower 19.4. Just to make sure that we have someone online and we can listen to them. 19.4. Totally, yeah, I'm doing well. I just got half my leg amputated today. No, I'm joking. I had to have some skin removed today. And it was a bit more than I expected, so 4 stitches. 2295.
This is Veeps chat information Kilo. At time 1820 Zulu. Arrival runway 34, departure runway 29 and 34 traffic via Dama.
Am I shorter now? I don't know. I have to measure that. I'm not 100% sure. Could be. It could be. So, alrighty. Let's try that then. So we've got that. Let's go init request. That should work. There we go. So Vienna to Malpensa. The alternate is Linate. Magenta Dagger, hello to you. Bakara, hello.
Tower Berlin, it's Croatia 442, short final for runway 34.
Croatian 442, wind RC, wind 230 degrees, 7 knots, runway 3.
I love that feature. You can dial down the sound here. Or the volume. That's so good. Right, 320 it is. And apparently, I have selected something in the Toliss where it actually loads in the fuel and the weights automatically. So we should be at a fuel value of 6.7 roundabout, which is correct. And the weight should be round about 73.4, And that's also correct here. Cool. So that loaded fantastically well. Very happy about that. So that's the first page filled out. Let's try to get the wind data request here. Cruise wind is in. Fantastic. Add descent winds. Wow. GG. Very nice. Hey, Bob. Well, the thing is, it's not really running in the family. For me, it's more a problem with being a pilot. So we pilots are obviously subjected to UV rays. Is it A rays or something, which are the more harmful ones? So it's not the ones that make you nice and tanned. It's actually the ones that don't tan you but hurt your skin. So so that's the thing. Right, labels are off. Here we are. Look at that. Oh no! 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 Oh. Right. Sorry. I'll move. I know. I'll probably get shouted again at really quickly. Let's do this one here then. Yeah, we don't want little Airbuses, do we? So let's have a look here. There we go. That's it. Excellent. Right. So let's try that again. Init request. A360. I've heard about that. Is that a joke? That can't be right. Right. Fuel. Excellent. All done. Fantastic. That can't be right. I mean, surely not. A360? I've never heard about it. Oh, no. No, so Toto, so regarding the legs, obviously I have some issues with my arms, because I always wear short-sleeved shirts. But the leg was actually because of playing golf. So if you play golf, a lot of golf in shorts, you run the risk again of having that issue then there. But yeah, anyways, what I was trying to say is yeah, go and do some checkups. If you're like 35, 40 years old, go and do some checkups. It really does help.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box
Hey,
YouTube
Krypton.
channel subscriber experience.
How
Could
are you
new
doing?
subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Krypton, for the 11 months here on YouTube. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. So there we go. That's our position there. Fantastic on the northern side. Let's get parking stands as well. So that way we know which line to push to in a few minutes. So that's done. Then for the charts, let me have a look. I should have the flight plan here. That's good. So that's all perfectly good. So what else do we need to do? So performance data uplink. So that was wind data uplink as well. Wind request. So that's all correct. That's nice. So flight plan. Shall we try? Oh, hang on. Isn't there CPDLC or something available now? Now we don't have a box here, do we? Work in progress. Yeah, that's work in progress, right? Other requests. Yeah, okay, so that's not working yet. All right, doesn't matter. So do we have ground So there's no ground delivery just yet, unfortunately. It's still just a tower. So let's have a look. Config, work in progress. Data, work in progress. All right. Right, in it. So we are expecting information kilo, we are expecting departure 29. So departure 29. Now the problem is I did file the Ospen 4 Charlie departure, but I am afraid that we're going to get a different departure route. So let me just contact the tower and see what he has in mind for us. Because again, I think it's going to be a bit different. So we call windmill 711 Kilo Wien Tower Abend Servus die Windmill 711 Information Kilo requesting clearance to Milano.
Windmill 711 Wien Tower Servus Information Kilo correct, cleared Milano by the Ospen 4 Charlie departure runway 29, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Windmill 711 is cleared to Milano, Malpensa, the Ospen 4 Charlie departure, runway 29, initial climb 5,000 and the squawk 1,000.
Windmill 711, read the correct, QNH 1015.
QNH 1015, copy it, Windmill 711. So let's do that. Does that link up?
Austrian 913 Papa, contact Wien, correction Wien radar 134.675.
1,000 up 5,000. Yeah, it is very fluid, isn't it? I like it as well. So constraint, that is all good. So let's do the rest of the items here. A big thank you again to Flightwoozle. Flightwoozle, thank you so much for the help. That really, really was a game saver today regarding X-Pilot. Just quickly do that. Yeah, 2K, yeah, AFAM. Oh, this should be off for now. Alrighty, so let's program the rest of the routing in here. So the Ospen for Charlie. And then we have our routing all the way down to Evrip, and then from there it should be the Evrip 3 Echo departure. Yeah, 3 Echo arrival, and we should fly the ILS Zulu 35 right. So that there, and then we'll take Inla. That looks good. So, actually we can do this, can't we? So let's try secondary flight plan, copy active. That works, fantastic. I'm going to use new destination back to Vienna, and the arrival would be runway 34. So ILS 34, and we'll do no star at Novaya. Hey Airbus fan, how you doing? How's your DPC? Right, so that's a return plan. There we go, 34. And we'll do the fix info, runway 29, and Vienna. Let's see what we have speciality-wise. NDP 2, so 1600, and engine out is 2100. 7.4 fishermen, so it's a special procedure. Oh yes, I'll definitely try the A380. Yeah, absolutely. Is there any kind of estimates? Radio 292, and so it's gonna be Fox Mike Delta. I'm gonna put in 8 miles. I would just have to turn prior to that, and then it's gonna be a left turn, Bravo Romeo Kilo. Right, that's that taken care of as well. Data, pilot routes. So let me put Vienna, MXP1 for the routing, and store the active flight plan. And that way, the cool thing is, we can simply check the routing. There we go. And so we can check the routing really quickly here. Ospen 4 Charlie Ospen, direct to Abruk, direct to Setal, direct Detza, Mike 984, Luzil, then Whiskey 323 Evrip. So that way we can really quickly check that we have the right or the correct routing according to the flight plan in the MCDU. That's what we do in real life as well. Very nice feature. So there's been no reports. Oh yeah. Oh, Mark, hang on. So here's the thing. So loading info, that's all done. So we do have 73.4 zero fuel weight CG. Do I need to do anything else here, Mark, regarding, let's say, the flap config, and then I just simply uplink the data? Takeoff data request. So it does take the current weather. That's nice. Received takeoff data. Ah, look at that. Yeah, it works. So it's got a little bit different. So the value's a bit different. So it's taking that from a server then. So flex takeoff, max takeoff, flex takeoff. Yeah, okay, so if I go flex takeoff, it selects flex takeoff there, which is nice. Hey, Lilienthal, nice to see you. How you doing? Good evening. So we insert that. Oh, that's cool. So I'm just going to change those values here. Wow, that's really nice. I like it. Nice feature. So flaps 1, down 0.3, flex 56, transition 10,000. Let's have a look. Oh, where's my EFB? Oh, XCOM toggle. EFB. And that should be 16. Ah, oh, that's why. That's what I wanted. Okay, done. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah. But I do want to have... right. So takeoff weight... 81 was correct. That's all good. Nice. Yeah, it's about an hour flight time to... I have a question. If de-icing on the remote stand, do you do the after start checklist after the ice is complete because of trim? Yes. Well, no, it has no. Sorry, no, it has. You are allowed to set the trim before de-icing. That's the only thing you're allowed to set. Everything else, so the flight control check, that will be done after, and the setting of flaps, that's done after the de-icing. So you can read the after start checklist. Taxi out to de-icing, get the de-icing done, and afterwards go and set your flaps and do the flight control check, and then read the taxi checklist. Robin, no, not really, no. I don't think it looks more realistic. It's just different, right? So... But I'm happy that it has an EFB, so, you know, no complaints. Just wait for the alignment of the IRS. The MCDU should be finished, diff rips. So data, init A page, B page, flight plan page, RATNAV page. This is out of departure. We don't really need anything. So performance filled out, secondary flight plan filled out. Yeah, we've done everything. So we'll do a quick briefing. So... we're taking off runway 29, full length, and we are cleared the Ospen 4 Charlie departure up to 5,000 feet. Squawk 1000 is set. The sector for departure. Let's get the departure chart up here. Departure, Ospen, Fort Charlie. So the sector is going to be 4,700, but yeah, it's fine. So first sector's 4,700. Right, alignment seems finished. And the extra fuel time, now we do have a bit of extra fuel. And so it says about, well, it should be about 1.5 tons. We'll see though. So we'll see how the fuel planning goes. Traffic jam already? Nice. Okay, so hotspots for taxi out. Taxi out is going to be something we have to really be careful with. So initially we'll push back probably blue line east. And then we taxi out, Whiskey, all the way down. And then it's going to be, yeah, Whiskey, Mike, and then probably Alpha 1. Stop margin RTO is not critical, enough stop margin, so we bought takeoff until V1. Aircraft not controllable, thrust loss, ATC call, and all the cautions warnings coming through the inhibition phase. Engine out is as briefed, straight ahead. Acceleration is in 2,100 feet. Cleanup, once the engine is secured, we'll climb 4,000. Radar vectors, runway 34, ILS approach. And we will be below max landing weight, which is 79.2 tons. So for landing, we'll be below that. So nothing to consider there. Everything's standard. Threats, guys, what do you think? Do you see any threats? Nice. Right. So I don't see any threats at the moment. Cool. Cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins covers removed. Fuel quantity 6,720 kilograms balanced. Seatbelts on. ADIRS. Nav. And Baro Ref, QNH 1015, set 3 times. Checked. And that's the cockpit preparation checklist completed. Before start checklist, parking brake is set. Takeoff speed thrust, we have E1 155, VR 155, E2 158, and flex 56. Windows. Closed doors. Beacon is on as well. That's the before start checklist completed. I have a question. Do you, in real life, put the weather and minimums into secondary flight plan on ground already? No, I don't, because things change, and so I don't. You can if you like, but I don't do that. No. So there's still no ground and no delivery online, it seems. Oh, you're joking, Alep? Seriously? Oh my god. GG's. I wonder how we're gonna get ooh, spicy. Linate, our auto, also has fog. Alright, so we have to... sorry, the Windmill 711 stand Fox 22 request push and start, please.
Windmill 711 push and start approved, blue line.
Push start approved, blue line 711.
Hello, Delta 128.
LM1930, you turned wrong, take next left onto Whiskey and then right on Lee.
So blue line, let's have a look. There's blue line.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you're ready.
We can do it. Yes, of course we can.
Ryanair 5.
But that's going to be interesting.
Yankee, no flight plan filed.
Test.
Hello, Delta 123.
No flight plan filed. So let's start the pushback. Pushback.
Delta 1283.
Ground to cockpit. Toliss driving up.
Charlie departure on initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Little marker. Frankfurt Logan 1 Charlie, climb 5,000, squawk 1,000, Delta 123.
Delta 1283, repeat correct, QNH 1015. With 6-4 taxi holding point.
Oh, it's going to be spicy. Spicy flight for sure. Love it. Oh, look at that. That is really cool.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect. Set. Parking brake.
Parking brake set. What do you mean? Still no 60 FPS. I can get here in with the Toliss. I get about 100 FPS. And I have set that to half screen refresh rate, which is 100 Hertz. So we're getting 50 FPS at the moment here. So that's fine.
Holding point runway 29 via Mike, Ryanair 613, thank you.
Bill Boss, absolutely.
Jet 567 ready for push and start.
Absolutely.
Austrian 567, push and start approved, blue line.
The other airport is Linate.
Now connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Brakes released. Ready for push, blue line, facing...
Starting pushback, and you may start the engines.
93 Tango Whiskey Winter aus, Servo, stand by for clearance, number 2. Number 2. Run that to the bar, 03, ready for push and start. Good day, start 1 Ryanair 7 Bravo, go ahead. Ryanair 7 Bravo, thank you. Stand
Lovely.
03, ready for push start.
Let's start the engines, shall we?
Bravo, push and start.
So we've done the checklist. Let's check that we have AP pressure, fuel pumps are on, and we have dual cooling. So we're going to go ahead on the over panel and select.
Ryanair 52 Yankee, stand by for clearance number 3.
I hope that's correct. It's not. I don't see a attack there with dual cooling, but normally that's on. Yeah, it's working. So you can see both start valves have opened, and normally you wouldn't have 40 psi. You'd have about 8 to 10 psi, and then both N2 are rotating and now cooling the inner core of the engine. And then once that time has elapsed, the engine 1 start valve will close, and engine 2 will start up. Hey, Lewis.
Delta 1283, Wien Tower.
Operation complete. Please set parking brake.
Brake set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Do you know if there's any issue with the Asobo Dubai?
Golf to exit via the south, stand
I was
by
getting
around
call out of
2
glide
meters.
slope on the Printree and was perfect on the glide. Well, I know that there is some differences, engine 1 start, between glide slope and the PAR piece, so yeah, it can happen. But that's the issue with the sceneries and Microsoft.
With 64, wind 250 degrees, 6 knots, runway 29, clear to take off.
Tow is disconnected and bypass spin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. I'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
So just waiting for the engine start here.
Ryanair 8, correction, Ryanair 613, contact Wien radar 134.675.
There we go. Good engine start. Let's do the items. Reset trim is
506 wind tower, servos wind 250 degrees, 6 knots, runway 34, clear to land.
down 0.3.
Oscar Echo Papa Golf, traffic information, departing traffic, runway 29, report traffic inside.
So it's cold, but we don't need any engine anti-ice. There's no precipitation. Flight control check. Full up. Full down. Neutral. Full left. Full right. Neutral. Rudder full left. Rudder full right. Neutral. After start checklist, anti-ice is off. Ecam status checked. Pitch trim is about 30% set, and rudder trim neutral.
Oscar Echo Papa Golf, clear to exit the control zone via sector Sierra 1,500 feet or below, QNH 1015, 7,000 feet, squawk 7,000.
To leave control zone via sector Sierra 1,500 feet, QNH 1015, Oscar Papa Golf.
Thank you so much, Lewis. Windmill 711, request taxi.
Mill 711, take holding point runway 29 via Whiskey and Mike.
Whiskey Mike, holding point 29er, Windmill 711. Alright, as expected, Whiskey Mike, clear left side, clear right side.
Station Saturn, Delta 1283, go ahead.
Yeah, we have an R220 behind it pushing back, we're holding position until he moves.
Delta 1283, thanks for that, I didn't see it.
Off we go.
Yeah, Ryanair 7 Bravo, that's probably me. We'll be ready in about 15 seconds. We can
Love that howl of the engines, brilliant.
Ryanair 7 Bravo, negative, that is not
Brake
you.
check.
However,
Brakes are working.
are you ready to take? Ryanair 7 Bravo, yes, we are ready to take anyway. Ryanair 7 Bravo takes your point runway 29 via Whiskey and Mike.
Ryanair 7 Bravo taxi, holding point 29 via confirm Lima and Mike.
Austin 506, go follow standard missed approach procedure, climb 5,000 feet, report reason for go on.
Yeah, we'll try to guard 5,000 feet, standard missed approach and reason is unstable.
Oi, nice.
5600 is taxi.
Unstable approach going around.
Ready for taxi.
Austin 506, contact Wien radar 134.675.
134.675.
Austin 9 Echo Foxtrot, line up in wait runway 29er.
So there we go. Onto whiskey.
Condition calling for taxi, go ahead.
Ready for taxi.
Salad? What do you mean?
Lufthansa 5 for Sierra, taxi holding point runway 29er via Whiskey and Mike.
Runway 29er via Whiskey and Mike. Lufthansa 5 for Sierra.
Winter Hello, 3 Mike Alpha 1, Echo stands with information Yankee, request out destination Munich.
Lufthansa 3 Mike Alpha, Wien Tower, Servus, no flight plan felt.
Lufthansa 3 Mike Alpha, please repeat.
Hey, Sim fan. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Lufthansa 3 Mike Alpha, no flight plan file.
Hang on. Definitely hell from the engines. How did you get the update from Toliss, Jamie? I think you have to pay for it. I don't think it's free. Oh, I will have salad, yeah. Probably after the flight.
Delta 1283, that was the traffic behind you. Behind traffic, push on side approved.
Push there, thank you, Delta 1283.
So, tax checklist, flight controls check. Flap setting, config 1 plus F.
Mike, sorry for that, I forgot to log on PDC, stand by 5 minutes.
Then radar predictive system is on and auto. Become memo, takeoff, no blue, tax check is completed. So there's Alpha 2 will go to Alpha 1.
Austin 567, taxi holding point runway 29 via Whiskey and Mike.
Via Whiskey and Mike, Austin 567 and holding short 29.
Lovely.
Austin 9 Echo Foxtrot, contact Wien radar 134.
Yeah, Valentino, the taxi light is fairly dark. The takeoff light.
711 wind 250 degrees 6 knots runway 29 cleared for takeoff.
Runway 29 clear takeoff. Windmill 711.
907 Bravo behind departing.
So that's actually quite well modeled here, yeah. So, lineup checklist. Cabin crew proceeded for departure. Takeoff runway 29 full length. TCAS, TARA, and the packs are on today. That's the
Tower, good evening. That's Air 1815.
lineup checklist completed. Let's go to Milano. Everyone ready? Here we go.
Ready to copy your clear.
Take off.
It's short.
Oh, hang on.
65
There we go. Manflex 56, SAS runway, auto thrust blue.
Delta 3 Tango Whiskey, ready to copy your clear. Go ahead, 3 Tango Whiskey.
Thrust is set.
Delta 3 Tango Whiskey information, Lima current cleared Milano by the Ospen 4 Charlie departure.
100 knots.
5,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Destination Alpha runway 29 over the Ospen 4 Charlie, initial 5,000.
Lovely smooth. Love it.
Alpine 3 Tango Whiskey.
Alpine 3 Tango
V1,
Whiskey, read the correct
rotate.
H1015.
0115, 3 Tango Whiskey.
Ryanair
Pause
5
the
to
clock.
Yankee, ready to copy
You're
your
up.
clear.
Enough.
Ryanair 5 Yankee, go ahead.
Ryanair 5 to Yankee information.
1,000
Lima
feet.
cleared to Milano by the Ospen 4 Charlie
Left
departure.
we go.
29er, initial climb 5,000 feet, squawk 1,000.
Milano Ospen 4 Charlie 29 5,000 feet, scope 1,000, 5 take.
Ryanair 5 to Yankee, read the correct H1015.
1015, Ryanair 5 Yankee.
Lufthansa 5 for Sierra, wind 250 degrees 6 knots, runway 29 cleared to takeoff.
There we go. So
So
we
we
have
have 1 contact Wien radar 134.675.
34675, windmill 711, bye bye. So thrust climb, out blue, auto thrust, autopilot 1.
Behind departing traffic, roll line up runway 29 behind the Ryanair 7 Bravo. Delta 123 for taxi. Austin 567 intersection Alpha 3 approved. 220 knots. Reduced to 0 knots, 5.
New departures, 11, the windmill 711, we're passing 2,700, climbing 5,000.
Windmill 711, wind radar, hello, identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb level 240, windmill 711. 24,000. Out blue, flap 0, speed is checked, flaps 0.
Austin 506, contact in arrival 119 and decimal 8, kurz noch nicht dabei. Austin 506, contact in arrival 119 and decimal 8, kurz noch nicht. 119, kurz noch nicht, danke.
How's the performance after?
1555 reduce speed to 220 knots.
Reducing to 0 knots for Austrian 151.
So just dialing down the sim sounds a tad. How's performance gain? In X-Plane 11, I would say there is definitely a good increase. I can't name a percentage, but definitely noticeable. In X-Plane 12, the performance gain wasn't that good, unfortunately. So I have a feeling that X-Plane 12 just is not optimized yet. The EFB, yeah. So the EFB is definitely useful, yeah. And Musculazone, hey? And Zishke, nice to see you.
119, thank you, bye-bye.
Oh, look at that moon. Nice. Cool.
Speed radar, very good evening, runner 7 Bravo, passing 2,700 feet, Austin 4 Charlie.
Runner 7 Bravo, wind radar low identified, climb flight level 240.
Climb flight level 240, runner 7 Bravo.
04 Yankee, descent 6,000 feet, catch 1015.
And Jin Gordon, hello. Is it worthy to pass from Microsoft to X-Plane? The problem, so that is a general question regarding your preferences. So you know, what is your preference? Are you someone who wants, you know, fantastic visuals at low cost? Then you're obviously better off with Microsoft Flight Sim. Let's go standard here. Standard set. 106. If you're someone who doesn't care so much about perfect visuals, you know, and you're willing to pay a little bit money for, or spend some time to install orthos, but you do care a lot about flight model and realistic aerodynamic simulation, then of course X-Plane 11 or X-Plane 12 is going to be the way to go. One thing that has me sometimes quite amazed regarding X-Plane is that already in the base model you have 126.7. You've been stepped on 6.7, confirm?
711, 126 is 275, please stop by.
26275, cheers. Oh.
Hello, Ryanair 37909, radar contact.
Is ATC loud enough for you guys? Sarah's Wien, the windmill 711, we're passing 130, climbing 240.
Cross 711, Sierra, radar contact.
Yes, okay, fantastic. 5 out of 5, fantastic. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, so it's tough. So for me, I was amazed, or sometimes I'm amazed at how well XP11 simulates, you know, aerodynamics, flight model, and I've just said that yesterday, just out of curiosity, I tried to see if XP12 models cold temperature. So we talked about it the other day when we flew to Juneau in Alaska, and they had 8 degrees Celsius as an outside temperature, and it clearly states in the approach plate. Let me just try to find that.
I'm sorry to say, but the speed 250 or less, please, to inbound sequence.
Hang on, let me just find that airport.
That's okay, 250, running out 613.
Number 3 to the Milano area, we have 3 to Malpensa.
So under approach chart, under the taxi chart,
that's fine.
There's something you will see regarding cold temperature correction table. Now, hey Bruno, I always said, you know, since we're flying Microsoft Flight Sim, I always said, well, you know, it's a nice info, and you can simulate doing that.
Direct to Tetsa, climb level 320.
Windmill 711, climb level 320, and proceeding direct to Detsa. Thank you. Let's do a beam points, insert. So, you know, you can, of course, did someone just declare Mayday? I didn't even hear that. That's interesting. Yeah, so it's a very theoretical topic, isn't it? However, in real life, the cold temperature correction is actually very important, especially when you got a big deviation from standard. So standard temperature 15 degrees Celsius with the ESA standard atmospheric model. But if you are at -8 degrees outside temperature instead of 15, that is more than 20 degrees difference, right? So let's say 23 degrees difference in temperature. And for every 10 degrees colder than standard, you need about 4% correction. Right, so roughly, that's almost 10% altitude correction because your altimeter will have a wrong indication. So let's say you're flying at 2,000 feet height, 10% means your true altitude, if it's colder, will be 1,800 feet. And depending on your approach, and depending on your altitude, it could have a significant effect on your obstacle clearance. So pilots are... Windmill 711, we'll go. Guys, we need to report 320. Hopefully I won't forget. So again, you know, it's very theoretical. And if it doesn't simulate it, well, why bother, right? However, X-Plane 12... I'm not sure about XP11, I didn't test XP11, but I tested XP 12. And XP 12 actually does that simulation. Musculazone, thank you so much. That's very kind, yeah. Glad that you enjoy the website. A big shout out to Senshai, one of my moderators here, who's looking after the website, and he's done so much work on that. Big round of applause for him. Yeah, so let's put it this way. XP11 doesn't have it. No, it does not. So I checked Bruno, I checked Microsoft Flight Sim. What it does simulate is the density effect with regards to the airspeed. It does that, but it does not do the altitude correction or the altitude error. It doesn't do that. I've tested it today, so 100% it does not do that in Microsoft Flight Sim. So in XP 12, if you're flying at certain airports, certain approaches, yeah, you could actually be busting the obstacle clearance altitudes. So that's something there that becomes important.
Level 203, direct Austin.
Yes, Papa Charlie, for every 10 degrees difference, it's 4%.
16009, monitor Unicom 1 to 8, enjoy your flight, bye-bye.
So 25 degrees would be 10%.
Welcome, bye-bye. Also 9 Echo Fox, when ready descent level 120, you may expect the ILS to right.
When ready descending flight level 120, expect the ILS to right, Austrian 9 Echo Fox.
However, quite often on these airports which are prone for these temperature deviations or cold temperatures, you will have a cold temperature correction table that helps you obviously with the calculations. So let's say it was minus 8 degrees, so that's close to minus 10, and then you look at the height above the airport. So let's say, for example, you want to adjust the minimums for the approach. So have a minimum here of a height of 3,100, or let's say 3,200 feet. You go into that table, 3,000 feet high, thereabouts, at minus 10, and that will give you about 290 feet correction. Let's say 280 if you interpolate that. So 280, 270 feet. You have to add to the altitude that's published. And again, if you descend to your altitude indication then of let's say 3,400, let's say 3,500 feet, the true altitude of your aircraft above the ground will be 280 feet less because of that cold temperature error indication on the altimeter. Yeah, so in the end, what fascinates me if there's a simulator that actually does simulate that, because it means that the programmers have gone through, you know, some really detailed programming, and that's fantastic. No, so Microsoft Flight Sim doesn't simulate that. Now, I'm sorry that I'm bashing Microsoft on that over and over again, but it's just one of those things where you see it's possible to simulate that. It's possible to simulate inertia. It's possible to simulate mass. It's possible to simulate a fairly accurate atmospheric resemblance. And I don't know why Microsoft is going through, you know, all the lengths with fantastic looking textures, fantastic ideas about, you know, terrain and how to model houses, trees, etc., etc. It's doing so much stuff there.
Metro 711, the speed 300 knots or greater, danke.
Windmill 711, 300 knots or greater. Yeah, so Graynor, that's what gets me so frustrated regarding Microsoft Flight Sim, because the visuals there are really good. It's a fantastic idea they had, and but the aerodynamics are just lacking so badly. And so for me, my experience, and I know I'm kind of a, you know, one of those rare flight sim users that can relate to real world flying, and I'm happy flying along. I look outside and enjoy the scenery, and then I go into manual flight and I'm like, oh my god, what's this? Right? Or I do my descent planning and I press, you know, descent, and the aircraft nosedives 6,000 feet per minute at high altitude, and then lower down, the aircraft will not descend anymore. And again, it has to do with just a wrong programming of the atmosphere and the influences. So I don't know. I just do not know why Asobo didn't right from the start go with a good basic atmospheric model. I think their focus isn't on those details in the customer spaces for pressures. Well, yeah, I get that, but everything else that they're doing, everything else they're communicating, you know, with thermals, the weather simulation, that's all top notch. So it doesn't make sense to me to have all of that, you know,
567, contact 134.
kind of advertised as top notch, and then the very basic stuff of that simulator is bad.
Again, thank you very much.
Do you think SO will fix that? I hope so. I hope so. But yeah, that's one thing what gets me upset. Then I hear, you know, an update coming out. Oh, and you know, the visuals there, and the avionics have been improved. You know, the Garmin 3000. Yes, great. But I know I'm not saying it's bad, Lilo. But I'm saying, why don't they focus or take as much resources focusing on improving a very basic model, right? So do 50-50, right? 50% improving on the aerodynamics, on inertia, etc., and then, you know, the rest 50% on, yeah, some funky avionics and that sort of stuff. But I just don't see it. All I'm seeing is improving of textures, visuals, world update regarding, you know, some fancy castle somewhere, you name it. But yeah, they're not really giving us much hope of improving that lacking simulation.
424, good evening. Climbing to Flight 150 for Flight 160.
Hello, Austin 424, radar contact, climb flight level 290.
Well, my fear is that, I mean, it's almost 2.5 years now after release, and I'm not hearing anything about any plans to tackle those issues. And also, I have been kind of in contact with some developers. I've been doing some beta testing for the Phoenix, for example. And I hear what the developers are facing regarding issues with the flight model, the engine simulation, performance simulation, etc. So, you know, all of that, just, you know, not having the right basic models is actually causing a huge headache for these add-on makers. PMDG, for example, the 737 was delayed almost by a year because of those issues.
Australian 424 is approved. Report them back, please.
Sishka, I think it's because it's based on FSX. They need something to make the product worth to be developed, and that's yeah. Yeah, but that's, again, it's just kind of half of the you know, the focus, really. So the product could be so fantastic. It really could be so fantastic. Right, we're gonna go with Windmill 7. One request the MAC number upon transition.
Windrush 711, can you give me 78 or more, please?
Yeah, we'll do 79. Windmill 7, 1 on.
Perfect, danke.
Designed for Xbox? I hope not. I hope not. Have they ever made a mention of that? Because maybe it isn't their focus, because an average user who are the target market. Yeah, look, they have neither commented on a clear no, so they never said
Oscar Golf, ready to copy.
We're not going to improve it, and they're not saying they are going to improve it. So
Slimra 1 Foxtrot departure, runway 08, climb level 160, the squawk 1000, connect track 1014.
01 Boer, cleared line, Slimra 1 Foxtrot, climb 160.
Yeah.
And confirm we are ready for startup. We are good for the startup.
Well, here's the comparison. So, how come, you know, Laminar Research has been able to do that? How come they are able to simulate a fantastic aerodynamic model? I don't know how much money they spend on that, but I'm sure that Microsoft has a bigger budget available compared to Laminar Research. So, I again, you know, everything's built upon a fantastic new kind of platform, and they've been kind of, you know, raising the bar on many aspects. However, on one of the most important things for flight sims, they are actually just completely lacking, and that's something I don't get. I don't understand it. Yeah, Freda, I've come to a point where I'm actually, disappointed at a level that, I'm thinking about making a video about this topic. And maybe getting, you know, people to upvote it and then, you know, and understand what the issue is. Because in the end, it also affects all the add-on makers.
Swiss 64, are you able for level 270?
So we should report 320. Oh wow, we got 60 miles to top descent here. It took a long time. Look at that, 22 minutes to get to cruising level. Out star.
United Echo Fox, wind calm, runway 28, clear to land, clear to air Bravo.
Vacating air Bravo, runway 28, clear to land, Austrian 9 Echo Fox.
Windmill 711, reaching the level 320.
Danke. Right now, 613, report the speed to Padova.
Yeah, I mean, Zishke, you know, if they would say openly, look guys, Max Flight Sim is going to be on a game level. We're not going to have proper aerodynamic simulator to deal with it. Well, all right, you know, then there's not much we can do about it. I'm going to put this to below here. P2D? No. From your experience, should one get XP11 or XP 12? Well, Lewis, I would wait for XP 12 to be fully implemented and optimized. And I think XP 12, hopefully will attract enough flight simmers that add-on makers will also continue to make add-ons for that.
Mike 145, climbing 160.
Yes, but Ollie, I still have performance issues. What's this? 2 descent errors. Lol. Can take 3-5. So 200 miles.
364, contact Padova 124 decimal, correction 127 decimal 450. Are they? Bye-bye.
Yeah, well, I mean, Nathan, the thing is this. Again, I'm saying that there are certain things possible to program in flight simming. And one thing you will notice, take, for example, the A310 here, Irni builds in X-Plane. Do a takeoff and landing at, let's say, 55 tons. And then do one at 70 or 75 tons. In X-Plane, you will feel a huge difference. The way the aircraft handles. Do that in Microsoft. And, you know, some gusty crosswinds. It feels the same, or mostly the same, and also it feels like the weather influence is just way too strong. Is it really too much traffic at Malpensa? Oh my god, okay.
Ryanair 5 Yankee wind radar.
Yes, I do use P3D from time to time. So there's a couple of aircraft that I PMG 747, for example, the FS Labs. So yeah, I do go back to P3D from time to time. What's going on with the XP11 full release? I've not heard much about it, no. TCAS, does the Toliss TCAS to auto? You mean this setting here?
China 5 to Yankee, you are very hard to reach, sir. Do you read me?
Yes, I do. 5 to Yankee.
Now it's 5 by 5. Welcome to the show. Climb flight level.
Welcome to the show. Yeah, the auto position is for the transponder to start transmitting when the engines are running, and you can force that to on the ground to get all the S transponder modes data to the controller.
Was that for offshore 05 line?
To confirm, sir, climb 280 and confirm flight requested delivery.
Climbing 280.
Well, P3D is, I mean, P3D is lacking a little bit of kind of dynamics, but there you also have different influences on pitch and power depending on the weight of the aircraft. So there is a simulation there in some regards, but it doesn't feel as alive as X-Plane does. Yeah. Yeah, Nathan, the thing is this, so...
Windmill 711, descent flight level 290.
Windmill 711, descent level 290. Better speed, outblue 290. So the thing is this, if I didn't care about Microsoft Flight Sim, I wouldn't get worked up about it.
711 over to Padova, 127450.
27450, bis später, the Windmill 7. Hold on, cheers.
Bis später.
Hello, descent to 2000 feet, ILS Zulu 35 left, go established, Austin Toyota.
52582 Milano.
Oh, I love that. I love how you get the Italian accent now. How cool is that?
Romeo 128, ciao.
128, ciao, from Swiss 621.
Milano radar, good evening, climb Bulgaria 355.
Hey, Mr. Dillon, how are you doing? I'm doing well, thanks for asking.
555 Milano radar, ciao.
Nicolas, if I go managed at high altitude, the aircraft just goes, and it's just a bit too aggressive in the pitch mode, so the vertical speed is just going to be too big. So it's only 3,000 feet descent. So that's why normally at high altitude, on smaller changes of the altitude, I go with vertical speed.
If you must depart, thank you. Ryanair 690 Hotel Foxtrot, runway 35 left, clear.
Cameron, have a good flight.
Wind Malpensa calm, report vacate.
You go to Bergamo, nice. Padua, buonasera. Windmill 711 303, descending 290.
664 Milano radar, I can't see you on the radar, so try to set squawk code. Okay, try to set squawk code 4607 and to activate the transponder. Thank you.
So we've got about 14,000 feet, 15,000 feet limit here. By the way, buonasera, Windmill, Oscar Echo Oscar 711 297, descending 290.
711 not visible on the radar. Try to disconnect and reconnect. Same problem also for you. Clever 7801, continue descent 6,000 feet, connection direct 1012, transition level 75.
6,000.
Toliss, yeah, only did a 319, 320, that's correct, yeah. At start. At Padua, Windmill 7-1, reconnected, maintain level 290. Bellissimo, right?
Someone still not visible on the radar.
Milano Radio 613.
I don't think it's our problem.
613 Milano.
Because Vienna had no issues.
Break, Alpine 2582, turn right, 020, descent 3000, clear the LS, left, report established.
I think Asoba said they will further improve that model in one of the last Q&A. Okay, interesting. They're for whole team. First they were busy with Xbox, and then they spent one doing the helicopter model on ground, and they said now the finished helicopter thing, they will finally have time for another thing. Oh well, okay, so that's the thing. I've not heard anything in that regard, so... well, the thing is, we are transmitting on mode Charlie, so I don't know... I mean, I can try. I'm going to put this back to normal.
Let's
put that back to normal.
Eco arrival, expect ILS Zulu 3 left Malpensa.
Reboot the radar.
Ryanair
Exactly.
7 Bravo, confirm every 3 Echo arrival and expect ILS Zulu runway 35 left.
It shows you out as negative.
Confirm.
That's weird.
Roger, every 3 Echo arrival ILS 35 left to Ryanair.
Ryanair 69 Hotel Fox, going around on site of runway.
Ryanair 69 Hotel Fox,
I don't know if they're on X-plane, I have no idea.
Going around the runway, not visual.
69 Hotel Fox at Milano radar, Roger, standard miss approach procedure, and
yeah, the problem is, let's see, the Milano controllers are coming online in about 10 minutes. So Swiss Air Head has... Ah, hang on. Okay. Let me see. You're right.
You are very high.
You're correct, Roy. Thank you. Yeah, you're right. Now that's showing up.
150 Ryanair 97 Echo Julia.
Yeah, maybe that was what the issue is. Yeah. Cool. All right, let's prepare for the descent.
Runway 28, 7808.
So we filed the Everip 3 Echo arrival. You found about it the hard way. GG's, thanks for sharing, Roy. Much appreciated.
So don't call until other advice. Expect a delay. Thank you.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Roger. Don't worry.
Austin to Peter, unestablished ILS 35 left. Comments and good land 35 left. Austin to that.
582, continue approach number 2, traffic preceding Boeing 737-800.
Right, low-vis taxi routes. Very important today.
Milano, Ryanair 600 Fox at the turner left 170 base.
370 and we are just over gearings.
600 Fox at the turner left 170 base. Ryanair 69 turn left 187.
Yeah, that poor guy, he's on his own at the moment.
Left 170 Ryanair 69.
And he has to deal with all of that traffic. We also want the low-vis chart here today, so Cat 3, 35 right. Captain Live, I don't have FS2 crew running at the moment, or you mean on your side?
Milano radar, ciao, every 3 Echo arrival, expect ILS Zulu 35 left Malpensa.
Oh, 35 left. Ooh. Okay.
Okay, 7 Echo November, every 3 Echo arrival, expect ILS Zulu 35 left Malpensa.
Right, so we have...
7 Echo November, Milano radar.
Edelweiss 382 and 370.
Right, they're blocking each other out.
Alpaca 7 November, did you copy?
So, landing is available for 35 left would be 3.5 kilometers, 35 right, almost 4 kilometers. Sector south 3,000, east 8,000, north and west 10,000.
Arrival runway 35 left, Alpaca 7 November.
Contact.
Thank you.
Alpha Bravo 1-2, Venezia Tessera traffic for radio check. Expect delay, sir. Expect delay. Don't move.
Don't move. I love that.
Victor Milano radar continues at altitude 4,000 feet, QNH Malpensa 1013, transition level 5.
Descend altitude 4,000 feet, QNH 1013.
What can you recommend to someone trying to learn to speak with ATC? Graynor? Listen to streams, listen to, you know, the standard calls, and just practice the standard calls. There's so many things that are standard, and so that way you get confident, because you kind of already prepared and know what is going to come next, so you're not so surprised. Also, try to relax. You don't get things right 100% all the time. I don't get things 100% correct all the time. I have to ask sometimes, you know, say again, because I didn't quite understand the clearance. That's perfectly fine, right? So don't tense up. So the more tense you get, the harder it is for you to concentrate and take on the information that is given to you.
Whiskey Alpha Milan radar, reach Zulu 3 echo arrival, expect LS Zulu 3 flight left Malpensa, descent flight level 190. 190, reach Zulu 3 echo LS Zulu 3 5 left.
It's very low. You know, under sound settings, Captain Live, have a look if the app, so the FS2 Crew app, is set to low volume. Because
navigating runway 35 left.
Because that's an external app, you should be able to upscale the sounds there. Or in the app itself. There's also a volume indicator there. Wow, that's pretty foggy.
West 002, top of descent, request descent.
Right, let's go.
195, contact 13045, ciao.
So they have ATIS, Bravo. So let's enter that.
Detto di non chiamare, c'ho traffico, ce n'è un sacco. Attenditi i ritardi, per favore, grazie. Break with 2002 Unicom.
So arrival 35 left, departure 35 right, transition number 70. So we've got to change that then.
Also 281 vacated 35 left.
Ground frequency 1219, ciao.
Thanks for the help.
Alright, so they're coming online, that's good.
Good evening, Milano.
So it's almost 8 o'clock UTC, so they should be there very shortly. Kinish 101.
2 standby, break, Alpha Echo Charlie 391, contact 126275, ciao.
Temperature 1. Wow, that's interesting. 1 degrees. The wind there is variable 1 knot, so. Right. Now with that weather, so looking at the current fog weather, we have RVRs of 350 meters, no change.
There are too many traffic on my frequency, several textual which cause other issues, plus the other DC are only just right now, so just monitor the frequency, guys, please, thank you very much.
Clever 7808 established to 8.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to start taking out some speed here. There's no point in screaming down this airway if you're so busy. So I'm just going to slow down. We're going to fly holding very likely anyways. So let's change the charts again, since we are going to get 3-5 left for landing. So we're going to take the Cat 2-3, Zulu, 3-5 left. There it is. And since we're doing a low-vis operation approach, I've already entered a no decision height, so we're doing Cat 3 Bravo,
contact Milano radar frequency,
which is possible.
1327,
So it's approved. Our systems are working.
1327, Victor, ciao.
The only issue I have at the moment is that Milano Linate, as our alternate airport, is also probably going to have foggy weather. So let me just check the weather there at the moment.
To other station, stand by, please. Send Whiskey Alpha, contact Milano radar 12675. Ciao.
Yeah, so that's not a good auto airport. Let's go with Bergamo. Let's see how they are. Bergamo, fog. Look at that. Oh, careful with the speed.
Ryanair 7 Echo Juliet, Milano radar 12675. Ciao.
Let's go 250 on the speed. There we go. Right. How about Torino?
613, we're ready to descend.
613 for the descent 190 and contact Milano radar 12675.
190, 12675, grazie, ciao, buona serata.
69 Mike, losing 12 arrival, less 236, descend 190, Milano radar 12675, ciao.
So that's Mike Foxtrot. There we go. No cloud, 6 kilometers.
808, contact Milano 1263, ciao.
So that would be a possibility. Let's go fix info. I should clear it out anyways.
Olympic 1, Unicom 128, ciao.
Oh, he's busy. So we're going to take Lima India Mike Foxtrot. There.
355, contact Milano 1263, ciao.
So we're 80 miles there. And that's so it's about 50 miles. 50 miles from Malpensa to Torino, straight line. Conservatively, let's say 80 miles. And will require about, I would say about 15 kilograms per mile.
I will call you back in around 5 minutes estimate.
So it's about 1.2 tons alternate fuel, I would guess. So it's about 500 kilograms or 40 kilograms more.
Contact 1263.
So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change the alter here to Torino. And I'm going to change the... Well, I don't think I can change it here. Oh no. Oh, something was loading in, I just thought the sim was crashing. Jesus. Well, I mean, here's Malpensa, there's Linate, Torino.
When ready, descent flight level 230.
Let's have a look.
Thank you, Eclipse 3 Echo, Island 028, and when ready, descent 230, and SMS
Good evening, Ryanair 5 to Yankee.
Yes, there's Torino.
Ryanair 5 to Yankee, ciao, radar contact, break, Austrian Spy, question 49
While Bologna is going to be somewhere down here. So I think, yeah, I think Torino would be the best option. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the altitude. I have no idea. Hey, MCK. Okay, so Milano is coming online.
Bravo, descend 190.
Level 190, Ryanair 7 Bravo.
Number, contact Vienna 126.
I have active sky.
Ciao.
Windmill 711, request descent.
Windmill 711, Milano radar, roger that. Anyway, for descent, I still not see on the radar. Contact Milano radar 12675.
2675, grazie, ciao.
And seems connection issue, so in case I try to check your settings.
Okay, copy, thank you. It could have to do with the latest update. Now the weird thing is, in
speed 240 knots and descent level 1, correction 90.
Flight level 90, speed 240 knots, 7 Whiskey Alpha.
Is it HD? Milano radar, buonasera. Windmill 711, flight level 290.
711 Milano, ciao, identified. Clear every 3 echo arrival, ILS Zulu, 35 left. Information Golf current. Continue descent level 210, please.
Descent level 210, we cleared the every 3 echo arrival, 35 left, and we will copy the latest status, thank you. Right, let's go with open descent. So thrust idle, up descent, alt blue, 210. And so he's got no issue apparently. He said identified, so that's fine. Now we are not going to worry about the restrictions at the moment because obviously there's so much traffic. I'm just going to go speed up a bit again. So let's go to 80.
7001, speed 230 knots, contact director, Colsenolli, 125, 625, ciao.
Okay, so we decided that we're going to be diverting in case we can't land in Malpensa to
Torino.
I've already changed that here in the box.
7001,
and
132.7.
so we will require round about let's say 500 kilograms more. And so we should have about 25 minutes of extra fuel at least. Probably more like 30 minutes extra fuel for Malpensa with the new auto airport. So initially we're good on fuel. We've got 4 tons right now. And so min diversion. Remember, we are on a NEO aircraft. It doesn't have such a high fuel flow as a CEO or the IE engine. So so min diversion corrected would be about 2.4. 2.4, and currently we're planning to arrive with 3.2.
132.7, okay, no problem. Have a good night.
So yeah, so definitely like 800 kilograms extra fuel.
Descend 8 Sierra 97 Echo Julia.
Bergamo, no, Bergamo. Hang on, isn't that Papa Echo?
No, continue descent level 110. Continue descent 110, Ryan 603.
Oh, that was Bologna then that I checked. Bologna was having fog. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. So Bergamo would also be nice, but I've set my mind on Torino. Torino should be fine.
Good evening, Walker 109.
Do you prefer maximum or flight? X-plane level is better regarding flight physics, definitely. Would it be better to take license US instead of... Well, I mean, Graynor, the demand at the moment already is much greater in the US compared to Europe. So if you have the option, and if you're willing to move to the US, then I would say, yeah, go with the US.
Continue descent level, correction, stop descent level 200.
Well, Bob, that's the thing. So if everyone is planning on Bergamo, then maybe it's better to go to Torino, less traffic.
Have information Foxtrot on board.
7 Whiskey Alpha, continue descent 6,000 feet, 1012, and
So,
contact the director 1.
okay, let's go through the arrival. So we've done the arrival routing, implemented that, inserted that. So let's just call up the chart.
97 Echo Juliet, continue descent level 70.
So that was the arrival, F3 Echo arrival.
Contact director, Corsen Ollie 1327.
We're going to do the speed constraints, but not the altitude constraints. So that's the arrival routing, 885, 880, 768, 761, all the way down, 756, let's see, 756, and then Esite, 746, 741, 435, 430, 425, 420, Inla. So that's all inserted correctly. And then we go onto the ILS. Descent point is at 7.2 out of 3,000 feet. Elevation 700, so that's already fairly low. We've got inbound course of 346, 3 degrees slope, correct. And India Mike Alpha will be the identifier later on. Oh, hang on, disregard. I just see that's the wrong identifier.
150.
Yeah, exactly, that was the Pratt & Whitney HAL, yeah, correct. So, ILS.
711 Milano, continue descent level 150.
Descent level 150, windmill 7, hold on. So we're going to go thrust idle, up descent, out blue, 150. So Zulu 35 left, via India. So that's all correct.
150.
And then 346, 3 degrees, and that's the right identifier here, India Mike Alpha. Minimum is no decision height. We're doing a autoland. Now, I don't know how X-Plane is going to simulate that. I hope that we do get some fog further down. I'm just going to refresh the weather again.
Reducing 230, running 613.
So hopefully we get that fog further down. That's one of the downsides with X-Plane weather.
739 Zulu, Milano.
So normally what happens when you descend further down, at some point, yeah, suddenly the visibility goes down. Anyways, we're going to fly the approach fully automated. So both autopilots need to be on. We're going to be seeing at about 400 to 350 feet land as a combined mode. We check the inbound course of the localizer. Make sure that's correct for the rollout function. And then around about 40 feet we'll get flare. We'll hear or go and see thrust idle, and then we'll hear retard, the call out. Then we manually put the thrust levers to idle, touch down, and then we should get rollout as a command there.
Milano control, hello, that's the gate to Mike.
So we check rollout, we check spoilers, orbit low, decel. We'll see that here. And then before we leave the runway, we have to switch off the autopilot. Very important. Something you can forget very quickly.
We have Foxtrot stopping descent 110.
And then we have our...
Confirm second ILS Leipzig 35.
We have our low-vis chart.
Zulu 35 left.
So...
711 Milano, continue descent level 140.
Descent level 140, windmill 71. So we expect to be out by Delta or Echo. We're going to have a hotspot crossing... Oh, sorry, disregard. We've 35 left. We're going to be Lima, Delta Alpha, or Echo Whiskey. And very likely, I would expect... Yeah, Lima as a turn-off.
Good evening,
and then we taxi
9,
back.
departing to Echo 14, correction 240, descend,
Taxing in low vis, you have to
110,
be very careful. We are going to have to taxi somewhat slower and also check the headings on the nav display.
Milano, continue descent, level
So we've got 230 knots now.
70.
So we're going to speed down to 230.
Continue descend, level 70.
That's minimum clean for us.
613, in amendment to my precedent, stop descent level
In
80.
case of missed approach,
Stop 8, flight level 80, line 613.
that will be automated.
64 Milano, stop, correction, continue descent.
So we're going to
level
have
9.
346 degrees, 1450, turn left, max 210 knots, intercept follow 265.
8 to Mike, Milano, descent level 100.
Mike Papa,
Leipzig 8 to Mike, leaving 110, descending 100.
direct to Nelab. So I'm going to check
Windmill
that.
711, Milano, continue descent level 110.
Descent level 110, windmill 711. 110.
Windmill 711 is indicated.
Indicated 230 knots, windmill 711. Alright, he's happy, it seems. He's not saying anything. So let me put Mike Papa in here on this side. There we go. So, 1450, 235, intercept, 265 to Nelab. So that's all correctly programmed, and we're going up to 4,000 feet.
Contact Milano 1263, ciao.
So we can use VNAV and NAV.
1263, radar, so 390.
Tremonia, yeah. He's also very calm.
613, Milano,
Like it.
continue descent 6,000
Shift
feet,
control. You have a
10,
question. Every time I open the game, it says
13.
there's an error and that I don't have a license. I got my game from the Game Pass.
613 correct, and contact director, call sign only 1327, ciao.
I have no idea why. I mean,
1327, call sign only,
where did you get the Game Pass from? Then contact the support there. Because obviously there's something going wrong.
Continue descent 6,000 feet, QNH 1013, speed 230 knots.
Alrighty, let's put the signs on.
230 knots, descending
Lights
6,000 and the QNH 1013, Leipzig 8 to Mike.
And let's do a...
Austin 7, request continue descent.
No, let's not do that yet. The transition was...
711, Milano, continue descent level 70, speed 230 knots.
Descent level 70, and we have 230 knots indicated, windmill 711. 70, and we have the ILS identified, India Mike Alpha on both sides.
Charlie, Milano, stop descent level
Very important today since we're doing Autoland.
Descent level 80, left 9, exit Charlie.
64, Milano, reduce speed 220 knots.
Milano, New Jersey, 95 minutes now, destination Foxtrot.
And exit Charlie, reduce speed 230 knots.
Speed is 230, indicated left 9, exit Charlie.
The A320 Yankee is with you at 190.
Baca 7 Echo November, Milano, continue descent level 130.
Yeah, so why... So the thing is, why do we have... I know MCK knows that, but why do we have a bigger separation requirement
Bravo, speed 240 knots, continue descent level 1.
when you have low-vis operations?
Speed 240 knots and continue descent level 160, Ryanair 7 Bravo.
Z83 Tango Yankee, Milano, buonasera, identified. Continue descent level 150, clear every
And one of the reasons is that when you have low-vis operations, you have safety areas, so critical areas or sensitive areas that have to be clear of traffic, so aircraft, vehicles and so on. And that means for aircraft that are landing, they will take more time to get off the runway because it's foggy, there's only certain exits they can take, and they have to get out of that critical area so that the localizer beam is not distorted by aircraft and ground vehicles. If you want to have a look and see what happens to aircraft that do an automatic landing and the localizer being bent, have a look at Munich, Singapore 777. You'll see what happens or what can happen. It's quite drastic, so That's important. So in general, it just takes more time for aircraft to land, slow down, take the exit, get off the clear area. The same for aircraft lining up. So single runway ups, for example. Aircraft have to hold at the Cat 2-3 holding points, which is further away than the normal Cat 1 holding points. And so again, the lineup takes longer.
711, reduce speed 220 knots, contact director 1327, ciao.
220 knots, okay, say again the frequency please, so windmill 7, 1 on.
132.7.
327, thank you, windmill 7, 1 on. Right, so 220 knots, flaps 1, speed check, flaps 1.
Milano, continue descent, level 140. That's okay, to Mike.
And that should be director, if I'm not completely mistaken. Yeah, that's director. So for the director, we only call in call sign.
Fly heading 285 for separation.
Look at the aircraft behind us. That's so cool. Milano director, buonasera, windmill 7, 1 on.
Windmill 711, Milano, ciao, speed 200 knots, please.
200 knots, windmill 7, 1 on. Right, flaps, we have to wait for flaps 2 until we get below the limit speed here. And you can see we're still pretty heavy. 77 tons, but that should be, I think, the placket speeds are still wrong. Flaps 2, speed is check, flaps 2. Oh, Aaron, that's you behind us there. Fantastic. That is cool.
Ryanair 613, clear the ILS 35 left, report established.
Clear ILS 35 left, report established, Ryanair 613.
So there's been no other clearance yet, so we're going to continue on the arrival routing as briefed. Out star 70.
Let's get 82 Mike, sorry.
Let's consider some stuff regarding failures. Let's hope we don't have any system failures. So above 1,000 feet height, we can try reset, try to get the Cat 3 dual working again. If it doesn't happen by 1,000 feet height, then we have to go around. Any system failures that cause a single chime or repetitive chime will the same for the Autoland light, which is armed 200 feet radar altimeter. So if that comes on below 200 feet, we can go around. Aircraft ATC calling out. And the important thing is...
windmill 711, fly heading 260.
Heading 260, windmill 711. Right, heading. What else do we need? Yeah, interesting infos, MCK, yeah. So from a controller point of view, 1 mile final.
Swiss 64,
critic error must be cleared. Yeah, that's cool to know.
35 left, report established.
Excellent. Right, we're still 36 miles away, so we're good on the altitude. We're just getting a bit close to the aircraft ahead, but it looks to me like he's getting delay vectors. He's not on final. He's turning, but yeah, so he's getting delay vectors for sure.
Speed 200, heading 260, Lufthansa X Charlie.
Right.
Director Chow,
so when we hear 100 feet call out, I have to say either go around or continue. Remember, there's no decision height, so you won't hear approaching minimums. And you won't hear minimums. You'll just hear 100 feet, and then I'll say continue or go around. Hopefully continue. And there's no requirement to see any lights before touchdown, which is kind of weird, but...
Ryanair 613, contact tower, 128.
Yeah, I've been flying too much 737 or something.
Ryanair 613, grazie, ciao, buona serata.
Yeah, 100 above, of course.
Left gear.
Right.
Swiss 64.
So let's check the MSA.
On 128.350.
Getting the vectors right now. It's 95. Now white area means 4,000 is safe. So currently all good.
Then right 010, leaving 6,000, descending 4,000, Leipzig 8 Mike.
Windmill 711, heading 015, descend 6,000 feet, QNH 1013.
Heading 015, descend 6,000, QNH 1013, windmill 711. So let's go ahead. Just check the QNH again, make sure that's all correct. 1013 according to the ATIS. Reloading the ATIS, information Foxtrot. Although... Right, and let's descend. So we're going to take this with vertical speed mode. It's only 1,000 feet, so go vertical speed, out blue 6,000. Set QNH cross check passing 6,900. Approach checklist. Power ref, QNH 1013. Seatbelts on. Minimum. No decision height. Auto brake. Low. Engine mode selector. Normal. Approach checklist completed.
Milano Director, good evening. Ryanair 7 Bravo flight level 100.
Yeah, I think
bound,
that's a really good question. I mean, you enter no, but I think as well. I think here it should say no decision height as well. Then,
flight level 70, heading 260.
Descend flight level 6, correction, descend flight level 70 and heading 260, Ryanair 7 Bravo.
Lufthansa 9 X-ray Charlie.
Which flies better, FS Labs or Toliss? Well, I like XP11. I like how in manual flight you just feel a bit more alive in the X-plane.
35 left, report established. Number 4 becoming number...
I'm going to pre-dial the tower, although the tower isn't online yet here.
Windmill 711, continue descent 4,000 feet, cleared ILS 35 left.
Descent 4,000, cleared the ILS 35 left, windmill 711.
Lufthansa 9 X-ray
so, vertical speed, out blue 4,000. We have currently autopilot 1+2, still Cat 1, but we're still very far out, so...
Alpaca 7 Echo November, descend flight level 70.
We'll get Cat 3 dual, hopefully,
Alpaca 7 Echo November.
Once we're closer in. Yeah, we're still missing the localized indication. Again, we're still too far out. One little trick you can do if your accuracy is high enough. So accuracy is high. You could theoretically nav mode as well until you get the localizer, and that way you follow the inbound course until you get the localizer. There we go, Cat 3 dual.
Tower 12835.
Ah, he's got online now. 128.350. Fantastic. So pre-dial that. Excellent. Nice. And the ground later on will be... oh, it's not saying yet. Okay. Yeah, you can see the visibility now slowly getting worse as we descend down. Fuel check 3.5, min diversion was 2.4. Right, I am going to go and do that now. I'm going to go with outstar, nav active. So we've got nav at the moment. We'll follow the inbound course and wait until the localizer is indicating. Because right now we can't intercept the localizer because it's not actually receiving it here. So there we go. Patrimonia, well, welcome to low vis operations. But isn't it exciting? I love it. So what do we need for RVRs? Well, we need 75 meters all along our landing distance requirement, and that means until 60 knots taxi speed.
Heading
or ground speed.
Descent 6,000 feet, QNH 101.
So if we select autobrake medium, for example, we would literally...
Hello again, run 97 Echo Juliet, level 6,000. 9 Echo Juliet, sorry for the go-around, fly heading
we could do with, well,
225 run 97 Echo
probably just two RVR values. 3 if you want to play it safe.
7 Echo November, fly heading...
There we go, we've got lock now active.
Heading 035, Alpaca 7 Echo November.
And if you descend at a 4,000, we're going to have the ILS. Intercept at round about 10.2 miles from the ILS. Oops. So in about 6.5 miles. Hey Florian, can you recommend any A350 add-on with a Phoenix level?
Windmill 711, contact tower on 128.350.
128.350, grazie, ciao, Windmill 711.
Thank you.
Right, there we go.
Tower on 613 evacuated on Echo Whiskey.
Taxi to first stand of choice. Ciao.
Okay, so we only get one RVR value, that's
choice,
fine. Yeah. So we need 75 meters. That's the important first value that you need. I'm going to start slowing down here.
Switch to 240 miles ready for taxi.
So again, Glasgow Blue, Cat3 Dual, Autopilot 1+2.
Via Kilo, Zulu, Hotel, Charlie.
It's a holding point Alpha.
Yes, Glasgow alive.
G55. Please take the taxiways again.
Kilo, Zulu, Hotel.
75. Take it or leave it.
Kilo, Zulu,
we'll take it.
And Charlie, switch to 240 miles.
Yeah, hey, Green Dot Fox Rider.
Lima Yankee, Milano 126.7.
So the guy ahead of us has 7.5 miles separation, so that should be alright.
Dig 8 to Mike, runway 35 left. Clear to land the wind calm.
Number 35 left, listen at laps again to Mike.
Tower Sierra, Windmill 711, ILS Zulu 35 left. Right, glide slope start. 10.2.
Tower. Continue approach, you are number 2 in sequence.
Continue approach, Windmill 711, grazie. Right, 4,000 missed approach is set. Can recheck that again one more time because that's important. 4,000 is. Elevation is about 700 feet. 160 knots. All good.
Swiss 64, taxi to stand of choice via Lima in Papa.
Sanders, well, we don't do a failure on every flight, but we'll see what happens on the next one. Maybe we can do something there.
Milano Tower, Charlie from the 9 X Charlie, ILS 35 left.
I mean, the thing is this, if I just do a failure, and, you know, I go and middle about here in the ECAM, and I do my checklist and blah, 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 and I don't have anything prepared, so, you know, you don't have any slides regarding, you know, system diagrams, etc.,
E87 Tango, you will have
then you can't really follow anything. So what I like to do is I like to prepare something, you know, as a basic document so that people can follow what's going on.
2,500.
Right,
That's the gate to Mike
get
going
down.
around.
Oh no.
Leipzig 8 to Mike. Climb
Speed is managed.
4,000
Flaps
feet
3.
and
Speed checked.
contact
Flaps 3.
Milano 126.750.
Climbing
Flaps 4.
4,000,
Speed checked. Flaps 4.
675, left the gate to Mike.
Leipzig 8 to Mike.
Lol.
2,000.
Roger.
Well, I'm sure that we're going to get some foggy weather once we're close to... Yeah, I know, X-plane weather sometimes it's like, oh. So, landing checklist. Economimo, landing no blue. Landing checklist completed. Inbound course looks good. Here's the outer marker. All systems are good to go. Don't look outside, yeah. Right, let's simulate Cat 3 then, alright? Close your eyes. On Microsoft, it's a mess? Okay. So he's going around.
1,000.
Checked.
Domain 711, 35 left, clear to land.
35 left, clear land, windmill 711. I know, I'm kind of doing...
Lufthansa 247, ready for taxi.
Oh, that's a shame.
Lufthansa 247, taxi to holding point Charlie Alpha.
Alright, let's concentrate on the modes here.
Via Sierra, Yankee, Hotel, Charlie.
Ah, there we go. Look.
Charlie Alpha, runway, take a right via Sierra, Yankee,
Told ya.
Hotel, Charlie, Lufthansa 247.
400.
Land.
$300. 200. 100.
Continue. There are the lights.
50. 40. 30.
Flare.
20. 10. Retard. 5. Retard.
Oh, nice touchdown.
Between
Rollout.
711, vacate left, no delay.
No delay, vacating left, windmill 711. Right, manual brakes.
Milano Tower, good evening.
So we're going to find some...
we are not established yet, but inbound establishing localizer, ILS 35 left.
There we go. We'll take those lights to the left here.
Bravo, continue.
Continue approach, right as from.
And autopilot off. There we go, turning off the runway. Clear for runway, windmill 711.
Lufthansa 9 X-ray Charlie, runway 35 left, clear to land, the wind calm.
35 left, clear to land, Lufthansa 9 X-ray Charlie.
Domain 711, continue taxi to stand of choice via Papa.
Via Papa, stand of choice. Thank you, windmill 711. Right, let me find Papa, and then... So that's Papa. Alright. I guess straight ahead. Yeah, Papa, we're on Papa. So we're going to go onto the inner and then we taxi to, I think, 600 something. So we'll go on Papa Yankee, because there's no ground control, and we'll park somewhere 600 or something. Let's do the after landings.
Ryanair 7 Bravo for the established ILS 35 left.
Ryanair 7
Bravo.
Hey, Joanne.
Your number 2 in sequence, continue approach.
Yeah, it's a shame we didn't have quite... Although we had 350 meters, didn't we? Yeah, 350 meters RVR. 50-meter visibility. But you can see that's definitely not correctly simulated, which is a shame.
Left over Lilo from San Alex Charlie.
But for the next flight, so we're going to do the return flight. We're going to switch to Microsoft Flight Sim. And then we'll see how Microsoft does it.
Tower Alpaca 7 Echo November, look lines were established 35 left.
Alpaca 7 Echo November, number 3 sequence, continue approach.
Continue approach, Alpaca 7 Echo November.
Well, I tell you what, I mean, P3D probably would have simulated that quite well today. Let's park here. There's no one this side. Let's go park here. That's fine then. I'm on the right, I guess. Lol. Yeah, and I can tell you that in real life, if you're doing a Cat 3 approach, in 50 meters visibility or, you know, RVR, 100 meters, it is very exciting. Right, after landing checklist. Well, let me just stop here. Radar, the windshield system is off. After landing checklist completed. Here's creeps now.
Taxi to stand of choice by Romeo and Kilo.
Stand of choice by Romeo Kilo, from San Alex Charlie, thank you.
Ah, look at that, 321. So, APU is running. APU bleed on. 2, 1.
Tango ready, request fusion startup.
Nice. Parking checklist. Parking brake or chocks. Parking brake set. Engines off. Wing lights off. Fuel pumps off. Parking checklist completed. Nice. Cool. That was exciting. I love that. And so what we'll do, we'll do a return now from Milano to Vienna, and we'll use Microsoft Flight Sim. Thank you so much for all the support. If you're not watching, I'll be back online tomorrow evening. Big shout out to everyone who has resubscribed today. Thank you so much for your support. And MCK says, I've seen
Good
some
night,
FOs turn
Black
off
Swamp.
on the sides of the sound.
No delay, no delay.
Yeah, right now 7 Bravo vacate.
No, in real life I wait as well.
We see barely 10 meters out of
So once the engines are, let's say, below 40%, I'll go beacon off. But yeah, seatbelts I'll wait as well until all the slides are disarmed. But that doesn't work very well in the Sims, so that's why I don't do it here. Oh, really? X visibility, dynamic haze control.
Clear to land 35 left, Alpaca 7 November.
Okay, hang on. Oh, yeah, thanks for the tip. I'll try that.
Kilo taxi to stand of choice via Romeo and Kilo.
Taxi to stand of
Cool.
choice by Romeo and Kilo, right now 7 Bravo.
Yeah, thanks for that. That's a Lua script. Nice. Thanks for the tip. Adlu, hey. All right, give you about 5 minutes. I'll be back online in Microsoft Flight Sim. Thank you so much, everyone.